Hello guys, what's up? This is Luca from Not Here to Break Even, and I'm shooting this quick video to show you directly how the SFM dashboard looks like, so that after all the nice videos you've seen from Stuart, from Jay, from myself, talking to you about the virtues of building a digital lifestyle, thank you to the SFM platform, you can actually see what you're getting yourself into. So I'll provide you a sneak peek into the web page, the dashboard, the different functionalities, and will offer you an overview of what awaits you within. So let me get started. So this is how the login screen looks like. And these effectively, guys, is how the dashboard looks like. You can see this is the dashboard with the all different highlights coming from the main page. You can see the leaderboard. You can see who's at the top of the leaderboard, who's been most successful so far in selling the most. You can see these guys over here. These are the testimonials, but they're also kind of standard appearances in the leaderboard. You have here, straight to the right, a series of quick links that are very, very useful. These are probably the links that once you get your submission going, you will use the most. This person here is the person who has referred me to SFM. So you will see my face there once you sign up. Here is your direct SFM consultant. So once you get into SFM, further to having me as your referral, you will get your personal SFM consultant. You see I have Daniel here. He is brilliant, but all the guys and ladies from SFM are really brilliant. You see here a lot of, these are not tutorial really, but this is, since I know and since the SFM people know that for newcomers, these could be quite overwhelming. They try to structure everything so that the dashboard is really offering you a sneak peek into everything. You see coming in June, on June the 10th on a Saturday, this is the announcement of the upcoming Momentum Day in Toronto. So here you always have the highlights of what's going to happen soon. You're going to have your own picture here. So the first time you access, you'll be asked to fill in all your different information, your Skype information, your Twitter information, everything and anything. You will see here all that's belonging to the main items that you need to access the dashboard about the SFM, meet the team, bonus course events. I won't go into that today. What I'd like to show you is actually what you're going to get into. The best part to get started is actually called Get Started. I've done it already, but I will get back to it and show you. This is where you will effectively start your tuition. And of course, there's going to be forward from Stuart, from the founder. You're going to get a lot of different excerpts and writings from the different members of the SFM in different capacities. And you see here, every time you've gone through the modules, the different modules that you got over here, you are going to be asked to click onto the next step, to first of all make sure that you've completed the current step and go on to the next step, which I'll just show you here because I've done it already. And you see here you'll still get Stuart and other people. The more into the details you'll come and the more specialistic, the more specialized the tuition will become. You will go through selling online, advertising online, how to create websites, how the SFM platform can help you effectively build a website, list building, providing value, products, promotions, high ticket concept, and your next step. Now, these module first, this is just the introduction. I think that for many of you, as it happened to me as well, guys, this is where you're going to get a big eye opener. This is where, after your 7-day video series, the 7 days that you've seen from Jay and Stu, you will really start getting step by step a bit more into the detail of creating your own digital system using the SFM system, the SFM platform. I believe that the way that the SFM have done it is really great. You know, there's not, you might feel a bit overwhelmed at first, but realize that there is a system. My advice to you is trust the system. Don't try and skip parts. Don't try and skip from introduction to list building, why high ticket. I mean, don't just go here and click on I've completed this step because you want to go on to the next step without effectively having covered the topics, without having listened to the messages, without having performed the tasks and the homework sometimes that you're going to be requested to do. This is important, guys. This is where you're building your foundations for your digital skills, for your digital business, so you don't want to put anything at risk. This is where the rubber hits the road, and you know, you can always get back to it, definitely, but before moving on, you need to get a grip on all these topics. There's nothing as such that's going to be so utterly complicated, just because the guys who have created this system have done it in such a way that it's actually gradual. It's up to you the pace that you want to maintain. I think I've gone to module 1, from module 1 to module 3 in about 1 week. You could probably do it in a month or in 2 weeks, or you could make it in a week as well. Take your time. Don't jump ahead. Don't skip anything. Now, module 2 is where you will have your blueprint. Effectively, this is where, after the introduction, you're going to get your hands dirty, guys. And it's fantastic because you see here, you're going to be requested to join, to sign up, to register for one of the upcoming new member orientation workshops. So prepare just a couple of hours and join the live event, because you are going to have to speak in front of a crowd, and make sure that you actually request for it to your personal consultant, personal SFM consultant, because you need to get out there in front of everybody else, introduce yourself, and these will get you thinking, guys. It's beautiful. The part 2 is where you effectively are going to start creating your digital marketing approach. So starting from the introduction, where you've actually learned what the system is all about and how you can leverage it, you're going to be requested to be more specific. So what is it? What is the unique value proposition that you are bringing on? Because, you know, you could go out there and create just a copycat of thousands of different sites and formulas that are out there. But the value of the SFM system is that even though we are all, as SFM affiliates and members, using a common ground, a common and solid, proven platform, what's on the outside, the face to the other people like you are watching this video, is ours. You're watching my face now, and other people will be watching your face while you're going to explain to them what SFM is all about and how they can use it to their advantage to build their own digital lifestyle. So this is where it's going to get interesting, right? Because after the digital lifestyle blueprint module, you are going to get into your 90-day action plan. Now, out of all these and the business plan, so this is where you're effectively going to get into call with Danielle and with Mike, and 2 separate calls, 2 separate events, but each of them is going to be instrumental. First of all, for you to start transforming your digital lifestyle blueprint into a tactical executable plan. And on the other side, with the business plan, you're going to really get into the figures. So the questions about how much am I going to make, how much am I going to earn in 2 months from today, in 6 months from today, what's my earning potential? These are all questions that you will be able to ask directly to the business plan, to Mark, in your one-to-one with him. Because effectively speaking, guys, there is no limit, right? I cannot answer that question. It will really have to do with yourself, with how much time you're willing to dedicate to it, how much money you're going to be willing to invest on your paid advertising. You can also do free advertising, of course, but we all know that free advertising is not effective as paid advertising when it comes to bringing a lot of traffic fast, targeting very specific niches and audiences. Now, very briefly, the system setup. Again, getting your hands dirty. This is where you guys are going to be guided step by step through a series of videos, how-to videos from Jay Williams. Jay is a fantastic, phenomenal guy. He's, I think, one of the most tech-savvy person I have ever seen, and he's one of the clearest guys when it comes to giving explanation of any sort. So go to these videos, trust in him, because you will understand everything he will say. He will explain to you, still you're going to go a level down thanks to him, and you're really going to get the understanding of how it all technically works, of how your affiliate links will be embedded into your own email marketing campaigns, for example, into your own web pages, into your own marketing funnel, into your own squeeze page. And don't worry if these terms are not making much sense to you now. I assure you that after the first introduction module, they will all make sense to you. The marketing foundations is where you're going to effectively go through your first month in action, right? You're going to have some live training. You're going to start accessing some of the material, like the how-to videos. And from there on, this is really about you understanding the fundamentals of the system, the plans that you have for yourself on using the system with the coaching of a personal consultant, of the marketing blueprint, of the business planning. And then from here on, it will really be about developing your digital skills. You see the essential curriculum. Now you see that it's 50% because I have decided to restart it. It's so good, guys, that I just started. Let me go back to it, because there are things that you're not going to grasp immediately. I mean, there's so much material in here, and you're not going to be requested to know it all by heart, but definitely you will need to be able to master the basics. Let me see. So, all right, this is really the basics. You see, social media basics are covered: Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and then there is actually much more than that. You're going to be able to attend marketing funnel sessions, master marketing workshop with Guy and Ilan Ferdman. These guys are exceptional marketers, I can tell you that. And you know, you are going to find for yourself. I'm going to provide, this is just a quick sneak peek into it. There is another thing that I wanted to show you. Oh yes, the digital skill platform. So you will immediately get access to it. This digital skills platform, I think, is just a cherry on the cake. This is a fully fledged e-learning solution that covers everything that you can imagine on digital marketing. Now, you're only seeing a few of them here because these are the few ones that I have assigned myself to. Yes, you can assign yourself to training, and there is just lots that you're going to be able to learn and do from here. So this is where effectively the Digital Experts Academy will give you all that it promises in terms of developing your skills. The dashboard will be your bread and butter, your daily bread and butter for executing stuff, for providing you with the guidance you need, with access to resources, and with access to a lot of the live events. So the next time I'm going to talk a bit more about the live events that you can join through this dashboard. For the moment, I think you are overwhelmed. I don't want to go too much into the details. This was just a glimpse, but I hope that you are now going to take action. Submit your application for the free 30 days. You're going to get access as I've shown it to you. Guys, to your success, and I will see you there to our next video. Ciao.